Pretending to be something you're not is what requires the effort. The character, the role, I'm a this, I'm a that, da, 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 da. That's what you're using your energy for. And all you're doing is taking yourself out of alignment. That's all that does. So to be able to perpetually stay present is our birthright. It is our destiny. It's what we really are. That's what presence is. We are the presence. And now we can come to it in 1 second because it's the truth. And the truth doesn't require your participation. Lies do. So when we sit with this, Michelle, and we realize it doesn't require any effort, every second that you are authentically you, and you can think of that as being present, you're healing yourself.
Why do you think, in your own experience in helping tens of thousands of people around the world, are so many resistant to the simple truth being so profound and transformational? Why do we resist still the dirty word of meditation and even presence? It's so not sexy, right? In marketing, I come from an old world of the 7-figure coaching, do it this way, here's the proven process. And now I don't do that after, part of my profound awakening is like, there isn't just one process. But I have come to know that all of my power can only reside in the present moment, which is where I can be in peace.
It's the ego mind identity identification, right?
Yes.
For many people, their sickness or disharmony or disease is the longest standing relationship that they have.
Yes. So it's home in their human form.
It is too big a blow to the ego mind to let go of the identification to the ill health.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so it's almost like, without that, what do I have? I need something to hold on to, right? So for many of us, even if it's wildly uncomfortable, at least it's familiar.
Yeah.
Right? So it's too big a blow to the ego mind to just let ourselves surrender and experience the truth and realize that you're none of those things. And it would be remiss of me not to say that our mind is brainwashed and programmed into believing a whole bunch of falsehoods about how things actually work. The level of brainwashing and conditioning that goes on this planet is almost unfathomable.
Yeah.
It's almost unfathomable. And it's what I call perception management. Okay, so what does that mean? What does perception management mean? Okay, if you manage the information that is perceivable through the 5 physical senses, you completely control the species. It's very simple, right? If most of us are not enlightened, or whatever word you want to use, right? We're only going to use our 5 senses, and the minute data stream that comes in through the 5 physical senses is the data that forms the intellect. Now, if you completely control what is available through the 5 senses, you completely control the mind and the intellect of the entire planet. It is very easy to subjugate and control a planet. It's simple. And this is an old trick, by the way. It's very simple to do this. What's difficult is to liberate the planet. That I promise you. What's difficult is to liberate the planet. But this is actually what goes on here. So everyone is just, because they identify with the body, okay, they're just using their 5 senses, and the data stream that comes in is the intellect. That forms your egoic mind. And because we identify with it, it's torturous for those that are attached or addicted to it to let it go. Because if they don't have that, Michelle, what do they have? Right? These kind of things that I talk about and others talk about, this isn't taught in school. You have to seek this out, right? You have to seek this out. You have to want your liberation. You have to want it like you've never wanted anything else. I'm here to tell you, there's more than once I've sat down in my chair to meditate, and I have said, I'm ready to die if I do not recommune with God right now. And I mean it. This is not some talk. So when we reach this level that we will do anything to liberate ourselves, that's when it happens. That's exactly when it happens. So we are programmed, we are conditioned to be clueless about what we really are and how to operate powerfully, how to operate with love, compassion. We go to school for everything. Is anything ever taught about how to be happy? Is anything ever taught about how to be loving, forgiving, compassionate, wise? Is any of this taught in this realm? No. So all of this stuff that we're talking about is new because it's not part of perception management, right? The perception management is the opposite of what you and I are talking about. So it's a massive paradigm shift. But what we are discovering, what the world is waking up to, is that the tangibility of the I am presence by just being still, all of that stuff, the electromagnetic interference just disappears. Okay, everything that we think we know everything that we think we know. And the character that thinks it knows is false. And I'll prove it to you right now. Right now. Just ask yourself this question. What do I know? You get the answer, nothing.
It rushed in.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Sit with that for a second.
I love that answer.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's very humbling.
This is an illusion.
Yeah,
just like your character, the false character is built from this illusion. And all we have to do is question it. It's like shining a light on a shadow. Where does it go? It disappears. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you are desirous of more of the real you and less of your conditioned, agitated mind, if you know that you can create a life that you're not leading right now, but you know you can, check out my meditation masterclass. It's pinned in the comments below.